We are going to do something that I call one chord exercise, and we're going to use the C dominant 7. Okay, C dominant 7 is made of the C note, the E note, G, and B flat. The note B flat is actually the note that makes the chord a dominant seventh, because B in the key B is the seventh note in the key of C major, the B. But when you lower B half step, then you got B flat, flat seventh. So that's the flat seventh. When you add it to your major C major triad, okay, that's what makes the chord a dominant seventh chord. So you play your regular C major triad, C E G, and then you add the B flat to it. Then now you have a C dominant seventh chord. So, but it's one thing to add. It's one thing to know how to build your chord, how to play them, but it's another thing. It's another thing to know how to approach them, how to treat them, how to experiment with them. So today we're going to do a one chord exercise with C dominant seventh. Okay, and C dominant seventh is not C major chord. Okay, so it does not belong to the C major scale. Okay, it is not diatonic to the C major scale. So if you want to, when you improvise, so since it is a dominant chord, so we can treat it as a, we can if we play the scale, this, if we play the C scale, the C major scale, but instead of playing B, we play the B flat. Now we have a C mixolydian scale. Okay, and then that means now it does not belong to the C major scale. It is a secondary dominant to the C to the C major scale. Okay, so now if you want to treat, well, now that chord, the C dominant 7 chord, is diatonic to another scale. Okay, so how do you find what scale it is diatonic to? Okay, is by counting a perfect fifth below the root. Okay, of the chord, which is C. And if you count it perfect, if you go to the C here and you count a perfect fifth, okay, which is 1 2 1 2 3 4 5, you end up playing F. So now we know that the C dominant seventh chord is the mixolydian mode in the key of F major. So that means when you play the C dominant seventh chord, you can use the Ionian mode, the F Ionian mode, F major scale, to improvise over the C dominant seventh chord, or you can just use the C mixolydian scale, okay, from the key of F major scale, to improvise over the C major over the C dominant 7th chord. Or you can use extension, or you can add extension to the C dominant 7th chord. Okay, you can add 9, you can add 11, you can add 13, or you can try to play chords. You can try to play diatonic chords to this F major scale together with the C dominant 7th chord to see how they sound together. That's one of the ways you can practice chord on the keyboard. Okay, so I'm going to play the C dominant 7th chord, and I'm going to play the. Then I'm going to play the F, the Ionian mode. Okay, because I know the C dominant 7th chord is the Mixolydian mode in the key of F major. I can either start on the root, which is F, or I can just start on the C, and then play the C Mixolydian mode in the key of F major all the way to F without changing the intervals in the F major scale. That would be my C Mixolydian scale. Let's try, okay? It's just an exercise, okay? Relax. We're gonna make mistakes, but just relax, okay? Here we go. C dominant 7, second inversion, G note, B flat, C the root, and E the third. Here we go. F Ionian mode. And 13 together. D, F, and A. Mixolydian mode in the key of F major. C Mixolydian mode in the key of F major. You know, still one chord exercise, okay? C dominant 7. 9, which is I add D to the chord, the D note. I add A. I can play 13 and 5th together. That give me a major second interval. Okay, I can play 9 and 6, 6, 9. There's a lot of things you can do on over just one chord. Okay? Get the point. We made some rhythmic mistakes, but you get the point. All right.